Thank you very much, and thank you for having me here again. It's quite an honor. I remember speaking to everyone this time last year, and it was one of the most phenomenal parts of my career so far. I'm so happy to see everyone's face here again, and I'm so happy to have the Ahmadiyya Muslim community here in Pennsylvania. It's a pleasure to know that that community, your community, has recently grown by one. We've had a long and arduous process, but my dear friend Kaleem and his wife have recently adopted a beautiful baby boy from Pakistan. He is now the newest Ahmadi American and Pennsylvanian. So I think Kaleem's taking a picture of me right now. It is worth noting that that baby boy was adopted from the nation of Pakistan. He was born in a land that not only denies his right to practice his religion, but would persecute him for even referring to himself as a Muslim. It's a wonderful thing to know that he now lives here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has a proud tradition of honoring religious freedom. William Penn established Pennsylvania with the belief that every person should have the right to worship. They should be able to worship free from persecution. And 300 years after William Penn's death, Pennsylvania still welcomes all faiths. We welcome all who want to come here to make Pennsylvania better. And while Ahmadis are persecuted around the world, we want everyone to know that our doors are open. I can think of no one I would rather call a neighbor than an Ahmadi. You're patriotic, you're hardworking, you believe in the family, and you care for your neighbors and your community, and you believe in our country and you want to make it better. While Ahmadis are phenomenal ambassadors for Islam, there's still much work for all of us to do here in this country. I believe that if the Ahmadi community continues to grow and thrive and to spread your message of love, of your faith, and of your country, then there will come a day when people hear the word Islam and will think patriotism, not terrorism like many misguided folks do. People will think of family and not fundamentalism, as many misguided people do. Last year, when I spoke, I asked everyone in this room to work a little bit harder to help our neighbors understand what the Ahmadi community is all about. I asked everyone to serve their community in some way. And on my way out of the hall last year, I met a man who showed me a picture of his son, who is still serving as a Lance Corporal in the United States Marine Corps. That gentleman told me how proud he is to have a son serving his country, and his country which allows his son to call himself a Muslim. Many people, like myself, take the ability to believe in our own religion for granted, but Ahmadis around the world just don't have that luxury. It's people like that Lance Corporal, and like all of you who are gathered here today, who are changing the perceptions of Islam in America. It's not fair that you should have to work so hard to change people's minds, but that is the unfortunate reality that we face. Finally, let me say that it is quite an honor to again be invited to speak to each and every one of you today. And it's my true belief that when the history books are written, those books will say that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community not only changed the perception of Islam in the United States, but made this country better for each and every one of us. Thank you, and God bless you all. I almost forgot. On behalf of myself, Representative Mert, and Speaker Turzai of the House of Representatives, we have a citation, and I know dinner's cooking, so I won't read all of the whereases and everything here. But this is done by the House of Representatives, was unanimously adopted, and should go to show everyone how much Pennsylvania values our Ahmadi Muslims here. Thank you very much.